Hello and welcome to the Section 9.3 application walkthrough. When we're looking at these problems, we're looking at problems that have zero or negative exponents. We just call them non-positive exponents. The first two problems are described the error type of problems, and the first one's pretty straightforward. The second one makes absolutely zero sense because part of the problem kind of got cut off here. So if you want to, you can cross it out or whatever. What it is supposed to say is 2x to the third, y to the fourth, to the 0 power, and then the I guess the error in the problem is supposed to say equals 1. Okay, if you want to rewrite that problem in that way, you sure can. But I'm going to kind of clue you into the issue here. Really, just this thing in parentheses will be 1. Okay, so if you're actually going to solve this problem, you'd say, well, that whole thing goes to 1. Okay, it turns into 1, so I have 2 times 1. Well, yeah, that doesn't equal 1. That equals 2. Okay, so you're going to have to say what the error is there, but that's how the problem should have been worked out. And not only that, how it should have been typed out. You got to love typos. All right, but you guys are good enough at this point that you can handle minor typos. But that one's a pretty serious one because there isn't even an ending parenthesis here. Okay, that's just a big time mess up. All right, let's go ahead and look at the next set of problems. So in these ones, it looks like we're going to be graphing. Okay, and we're going to graph the most basic way that we know how, and that is to make a table of values and then plot the points. Okay. For this first one here, it says fill in the table, plot points on the graph. Yeah. Hint, rewrite using positive exponents. Okay. When you do that, you're going to say, well, y equals 8 times x to the negative 2. Remember that multiplication in between there is pretty crucial because the x to the negative 2 goes down below. So we have y equals 8 over x squared. Okay. Now you can just plug in your numbers over here for x, see what you get for a y, and let's see, I think that, yeah, you'll probably have a couple fractions or decimals. Whichever way you choose to write those, feel free to do that. If you need to mess with the scale on the graph, you can do that as well, and you should be able to do that problem at this point. Okay. The next one, it's a little bit different. It's actually what we call an exponential equation or an exponential function, because the thing that's up in the up in the exponent is actually the variable itself. Okay, and so what I want you to do is just go ahead and put in those different numbers for x. It's a pretty straightforward problem, but I want you to look at the graph. It's pretty interesting. Okay, once you get that done, make sure you ask me if you have any questions. But once you get that done, go ahead and get that mastery challenge done. And you guys are well on your way to being done with the first unit, term 3. So good job. Keep on moving. And make sure we're keeping pace with the pacing calendar. Okay? Good luck. We'll talk to you later.